Нью-Йорк. Меня зовут Юлия. Я являюсь участником команды «Русскоязычные американцы за демократию в России». Сегодня я нахожусь на Таймс-сквер вместе со своим товарищем, участником нашей команды. Мы здесь, чтобы спросить американцев, что же они думают о России. Ну, мы-то, понятное дело, о России знаем многое. Медведи на улицах играют на балалайках, чебурашка, матрешка, бабушка. А что же думают американцы о России в свете современных политических событий? Итак, Михаил, поехали!
Поехали!
My feelings about Russia, I think Americans have a lot of controversial opinions about Russia. Like, a lot of Americans are afraid of Russia and don't think it's a good country. We view them as potential enemies. I think that's partly because Putin has been in power of Russia forever, and Putin is really quite evil and ascended there through pretty corrupt means, and him and all of his administration and friends are all corrupt and evil. But the country itself is a country like of amazing people and rich, beautiful culture. It's an amazing place. So that's kind of how I view it. Like, it's a lovely place, and I wish I could go there if it wasn't so hard to immigrate.
For me, Russia, I think, has always been a strong country. I like it's tough, it's strict, and most of the people that I got talked to, that I know from there, especially other Filipinos that's from there, they're saying it's actually not that bad when you go in. Like, the rumors that you hear from outside, they're saying that it's a bad country, the leadership and all that. But I know a lot of people from there, and they're saying it's actually okay.
Cold and big.
That's it.
I don't know much about Russia.
Right, cool.
I know that is a very, very big country, a large country. I know that the weather is cold. I know that there are like so many beautiful cities about architecture, because I'm an architect, so I study a lot about Russian architecture. I know here on the news a little bit about the politics. And I know that the Russian dishes that we have in Italy are not the real one.
Russia, for me, it was, before I was there, it was always like a cold place and very isolated place, just like you think about China and South Korea and something. But once I was there, it seems like every other, just like New York or any other place, is Western, more advanced, and very beautiful. Kind of cold for me.
Putin, a strong leader. I mean, I guess he's a strong leader. Like, he's not weak, but the problem is that he's corrupt.
I know him as a strong leader. I would say from what I read so far, out of all the leaders, he's actually, I would say, like one of the strongest one right now, like that Russia has ever had. And I mean, from the rumors too, of course, but depending on because if I compare it to my country, like with the Philippines, with how we have Duterte right now, Russia is more of, like, let's say, a country that I would say the people respect their president even more than the U.S.
I've heard about him, but I don't know who he is. I mean, is he your leader, the president, maybe?
I think he's a strong leader, depending on which side you want, like, to see the word strong. But definitely is.
Yeah, he's the president. Yeah.
Do you think he's a strong leader?
Is he a strong leader? I think, yeah, he seems to be. He seems to be.
No, that would be terrible. That would be really bad. I hope that if that happened, we would make a change.
I'll be honest with you, if he from my own country, I would, because he's more for his country than, trying to protect or trying to help other countries. More my country first before others. It's always been like that.
Would I want him to be a president of my own country?
Yeah.
I don't know much about him, so no.
No.
No, I don't think so, because it's still kind of dictatorship. But it seems that that's what Russia's in history was always under dictatorship. Maybe that's what Russia does want. I'm not a Russian. I don't know. I'm not a voter, but I don't know what's the what the streets talks about, what they might, if they do want Putin, they don't want. If he's being elected after every election, it must say something. I mean, the people probably are voting. They're probably satisfied with what's going on in Russia. If it's good or bad, I don't know.
Yeah, I am familiar with that person. He was just trying to spread the word about the immense levels of corruption going on in the Russian government, and that they didn't like that, so they tried to murder him by putting some poison in his water bottle, I believe. And we know this because we found the water bottle and we traced it, and it's like, yes, there's poison in this. Every country that looked at the data was like, yeah, this guy was they tried to kill him. But Trump was like, nah, I think it's totally good. Actually, they didn't kill him, like, because I think Trump probably had some connections with Russia at the time, like.
Yes, I have. I don't remember what though, but the name
It's
sounds
opposition
familiar.
leader in
Yes,
Russia. Yeah, he's in prison right now.
I heard about that. Yes.
Yes, I heard on the news. I know that is in politics.
Yeah, it's someone who's in jail now because he probably has been poisoned by the government, by Putin or something.
It's
like
opposition leader in Russia.
Yeah, he's opposition leader, yeah.
What's your thoughts on him?
Legitimacy. That's what it's supposed to be. There's supposed to be opposition in every country, democratic country anyway. And if Russia is meaning to be a democracy, he should be left alone and let he's doing his job. If he succeeded and people will vote for him, good for him. If not, Putin will be voted Putin.
I would love to visit Russia. Yes, I think it would be amazing to be able to go there. It's like the culture and the architecture.
Would you move there?
Personally, it's a place to go, but I would not really want to live there. I would not really want to live in Russia, to be totally honest. But I'm an American. Like, of course I'm going to have that opinion.
I would love to visit Russia, of course, yeah.
No, I would not.
Would you go travel?
I don't think so.
If I go to travel, I like to stay longer so that I can see if I want to move. I will considering it if I find myself comfortable there.
No, I never thought of going to live in Russia, but I've been there. I visited there as a tourist. I've enjoyed it a lot. It was great.
What do you like it so far?
I like the Red Square and all the big and beautiful building and all the cathedrals and all that. It was very nice.
All right, thank you so much. That's it. I appreciate your help. Thanks a lot. Thanks for your time. You too.
Вот такое мнение американцев о России. Ну а мы с вами прощаемся. До новых встреч. Пока. Бай.
Пока-пока.